മനസ്സിനത്തെ ആഭരണങ്ങൾ അത് മനമയക്കും ഡിസൈനുകളിൽ. കൈരളി ജ്വല്ലേഴ്സ്, the unbelievable choice. ഇപ്പോൾ നേടൂ ഹീറോയുടെ ഓരോ സ്കൂട്ടർ പർച്ചേസിനും 13,500 രൂപ വരെയുള്ള ഓഫറുകൾ.
Very first question which everybody wants to know is the acting experience with Rishab Shetty sir.
Oh my god, I know. I mean, it's a true blessing. I mean, double the marka for me. He never pressurizes them. Delay that's happening also. He says, it's okay, it's okay. We can shoot everything another day. You take your time and do it. Our DOP, Arvind Kashyap, he's working with Prithviraj Sukumaran sir. So I keep telling him, please go, just don't tell my name. Go tell Prithviraj sir, there's this one massive fan from Kantara set for you. I love Prithviraj sir. Absolutely. And I mean, I'm a big fan of Prithviraj sir.
Honestly speaking, I couldn't recognize you at first when I saw you in this costume, okay?
100%. Like you said, I'm completely tomboyish because I used to wear my jeans and my t-shirt and go because it was comfortable. Actually, Rishab sir had told me, you come in ethnic wear. I think first time in an interview, I'm telling you, suddenly I got reminded of this. So I think I've got it. This has become more comfortable for me now, more than jeans pant now, I think.
How life changes, man.
Yes, I've completely become an ethnic girl now.
And let me tell you, the last 20 minutes of the movie Kantara, oh my god, I was awestruck, honestly speaking.
We all had the goosebumps that you guys are talking about there. This shot, only Rishab sir had in his head. And the whole set was silent. First, when we saw that shot, everybody was like, oh, okay, now this is what is happening. This is what is coming. And, it was a very surreal moment for us. All of us have become fans of him today. And the entire, there's no words to describe that performance.
I hope you have heard that there was a controversy going on in Kerala regarding Varaharupam's song. Yeah. Did you hear that? Sapthami Gowda, welcome to the show Ice Break with Veena.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Veena Garu. Thank you.
First of all, I'm so happy to interview you because you are being a part of the super duper hit movie Kantara, and very congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Our pleasure too.
Did you really realize that the movie is a super duper hit in all the pan-Indian states, it seems? How are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I still don't know how to feel. I haven't taken in. It's just, it's just that we did a movie with so much love, so much hard work and effort. And that's it. We did our job today and people are giving us so much love. So we don't know how to take it all in. So we are just, even for us, it's a surprise. So we're all sitting and thinking, okay, we're happy, we're very grateful, but we don't know how to take it. So probably when everybody goes to make a movie with the same mindset and with the same love, this is what happens.
Yeah, true. And the very first question which everybody wants to know is the acting experience with Rishab Shetty sir.
Oh my god, I know. I mean, it's a true blessing. I mean, double the marka for me. For the double the marka, it was like a big icing on the cake when Hombale came as the production house.
Yeah.
So with Rishab sir as an actor, he's very friendly. He makes he gives you that space. He makes you feel very comfortable. He creates that bonding. Otherwise, probably, if I wasn't that comfortable, the chemistry wouldn't have looked that great on screen. Like everybody talks about the chemistry on screen, be it the song, the scenes. So if I wasn't that comfortable, then it wouldn't have been possible. And not only Rishab sir, even the team made me feel that comfortable. Be it the camera team or the production, the light department, everybody. So I think that's the result.
And how was Rishab sir as a director?
Oh, Rishab sir as a director is wonderful because not only me, but for every actor, he never pressurizes them. How many ever takes, you take or whatever it is, he comes and gives you an input, but he never tells you how you should do the scene or how the dialogue should be said. He gives you the complete freedom to improvise or say anything and never pressurizes you. If if you get pressurized or if you're anxious or something, he comes and tells us, it's okay, take your time, there's no issue. Even though we have, he never lets the actor know that there are, because of us, that there's some delay that's happening also. He says, it's okay, we can shoot everything another day. You take your time and do it. There's no issue at all. So that's how, supportive he was as a director and an actor.
Honestly speaking, I couldn't recognize you at first when I saw you in this costume, okay? Because the transformation was so huge. That
Yes.
village girl. How did I
Yes.
manage to portray that? I am pretty sure that you're not a village type girl, but you are a tomboyish.
Yes, 100%. Like you said, I'm completely tomboyish because I was an athlete and a swimmer all my life. So I had that, body language of an athlete or a sports person. So that was my body language, and I had to break everything, like break the body language of an actor and a sports person, and come to the body language of a village girl, of bring Leela out. And I think I did a workshop, a language and a characterization workshop for about a month and a half. And even then, actually, Rishab sir had told me. So I first, during the workshops, for the first few days, I used to wear my jeans and my t-shirt and go because it was comfortable. So the workshop used to happen for 5-6 hours or so. So I used to be comfortable. So I used to go in that. And Rishab sir, one day he came and he told me, you come in ethnic wear. Come in chudidars or kurtas, so it'll start getting easier for you to get into the character. I remember this is the, I think, first time in an interview I'm telling you, suddenly I got reminded of this. So he told me this. And so I went like that the next day, and my mom also had come come with me to the workshop that day. And he was telling my mom, auntie, I asked her to do it, and I'm so glad that she's actually, started to wear. So once, I started wearing my ethnic clothes, and
as part of it, you're wearing the same ethnic wear today as well.
Yes. I think I've got it. This has become more comfortable for me now, more than jeans pant now, I think.
How life changes, man.
Yes, exactly. So I didn't have the nose piercing. I've completely become an ethnic girl now. So for the movie, I got my nose pierced. Both the sets, I pierced my nose, and completely, I started wearing ethnic clothes. Even when I used to go on the sets, I used to wear my ethnic clothes and go most of the time. So only if it was night shoot or something, then I used to wear my jeans and go. Otherwise, ethnic clothes only. So as in, I started getting into the character, and we started breaking the language. So the language, in the sense, we have used Mangalore Kannada, which is very much different to what I speak in Bangalore. It's very different. Okay. So I had to so once I started getting the ease of the language, the character started becoming much easier. So, and I started looking at people. We used to go to the village, and I used to observe these village people, and everybody on the set gave me the free. I used to never sit in the caravan. So I used to keep going and talking to everybody on the set. So I used to be on set every single day. So I think that bond was created, and that's why, for me to look at these village people and learn from them became much easier.
And let me tell you, the last 20 minutes of the movie Kantara, oh my God, I was awestruck. Honestly speaking, I couldn't understand what I was seeing, because his transformation was, oh my God, I don't have words to express it. And did you get to watch that part while shooting?
Yeah, so we were there. We are there actually during the complete sequence that we shot. All of us were there. So because right before that, the climax would have happened, and Devendra Suturdani, he would have called us, and we were all standing there during that sequence shoot. So we were all there, and we all had the goosebumps that you guys are talking about there. So we used to play the music of Kola music, that Guliga portion that we've shot. So the sir used to play that music there. So with the music and sir's performance and the lights and everything, we saw it, with our own eyes, and nobody had a word to say. The first shot that we shot, all of us were like, we ourselves wanted to, pray, because it was a very divine experience for us. Because until then, we had seen Rishab sir as Shiva. Like all of you have seen before the pre-climax, during the shoot, we've seen Rishab sir as that Shiva. Suddenly, we saw this transformation, and this shot, only Rishab sir had in his head. He had 4 views. It wasn't written down. The shot breakdown wasn't done on paper. So nobody knew what was going to happen. Our DOP, our stunt, our fight master, nobody knew. Arvind is our
it was a suspense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because probably it couldn't be put into paper. How can you put
Okay.
this
Okay.
into paper?
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
that's
true,
the
true.
reason. I don't know, but maybe
Hmm.
that's the reason. But Rishabh sir said, "Come,
Hmm.
let's take the shot. We'll see." So
Huh.
Arvind and they spoke for some time, and Arvind decided, okay, we'll do a charge-in shot for this.
Okay.
Okay, so Arvind and every sir and Vikram master, our fight master, everybody decided, and they went for the charge-in shot, and
Okay.
the whole set was silent. A pin drop silence was there because first when we saw that shot, everybody was like, oh, okay, now this is what is happening, this is what is coming. And it was a very surreal moment for us, the what we
Yeah.
shot in
I
entire.
I I I got scared seeing that performance.
Yes.
Seriously, I watched it in a midnight show, and I
Yeah.
was really scared going out alone. Honestly,
It was,
it
I
was such
mean,
an.
we used to do night shoots too, right? So
Uh,
that was the only time that I used to go to the caravan because I
uh,
was scared myself. So I used to go. That was the only time that I went and sat in the caravan. Otherwise, I used to never go to the caravan. And
uh,
it is very powerful.
mm,
The feel that you get, the
mm,
vibes that are there are very powerful. They're very strong. And for
mm,
us to have witnessed that in front of our
mm,
eyes, I think we were
mm,
all blessed. I mean, everybody talks about that performance today, and we watched it happen in front of our eyes, and everybody knew that this is going to
mm.
be the best performance that can come out of an actor ever. And I
Correct,
think
correct.
Rishabh sir proved himself that time. What a performance! All of us have become fans of him today, and the entire there's no words to describe that performance.
Very true, very true. I don't. I was getting goosebumps while seeing those scenes, and the song Varaharupa. Oh my
Yes.
God, that song gives so much energy to the movie, right?
True.
How
And
many times did you have hear the song? Can you even count it?
no, I don't think so. Varaha Rupam, the song that you hear, so
Hmm.
that song wasn't made when we were shooting. It was only done
Okay,
post. So
okay.
the only music that we had was the Guliga portion or the Kola portion that we used to play, like for the feel that sir used to ask them to play. Sir knew which portion
Hmm,
or which song has to be played. So we used to pick
hmm,
it from YouTube and they used to play the song. That's it. So Varaha
hmm,
Rupam wasn't done then. So when
hmm,
all of us also watched it on
hmm,
screen for the first time and we watched
hmm,
the song, we were all like, oh my, we watched it. Actually, it came out in the trailer. Only a small
hmm,
portion came out in the trailer. And I think
hmm,
during promotions or at that time, Sir
hmm,
said that we were all promoting the movie and we were at this one place called Coffee Gang. And Rishab sir, I just went and they were playing the music, Varaha Rupam. I said,
hmm,
what? He said, come sit, listen to the music. I listened and I
uh,
said, I think, sir,
uh,
Singara Singh, the song had released before that.
hmm,
The
hmm,
love
hmm,
song, the romantic song had released. I said, sir,
hmm,
after that, I think this is the song that is going to
hmm,
go viral. People will
hmm.
love this song. And there's
Yeah.
one particular portion, and it's a very fusion based music. There's,
Uh,
Western instruments, but there are also a lot of traditional instruments in the song.
hmm.
So I
And
think that's
and
gave it a difference.
I hope you have heard that there was a controversy going on in Kerala
Yeah,
regarding Varaharubam's
yeah,
song.
yeah, yeah,
Did you
yeah.
hear that?
Yeah, Taikum
And
Bridge and Varaha
yeah,
Rupam, that
Thaikudam
is
Bridge.
over.
Yeah, yeah.
Taikum Bridge, yes.
You
So I
wanted to
think,
make any comment on?
no,
Yeah.
I think our production house is taking care of that and they know it more. Our music, our director Ajnish and all of them are taking care of it.
And let me ask you, while doing such divine movies like Kantara, I have heard that some divine powers will be happening during the shooting sets and all. Did you get any such experiences?
There were a lot of them, but we've
Mm,
not never spoken about it. Probably sometime in the future, all of us might. But without that
mm,
divine energy or the divine power, nothing of this would have been possible today. I don't think without the
mm.
blessings of the daivas that we have, this wouldn't have been possible.
The Guliga that we have portrayed in Kantara,
Yes.
we have a similar belief here in Kerala, Theyyam.
Tayyam.
Have
I
you
know, I
been
know.
to
Yes.
oh really? Have you been to
Yes.
Kerala
Yes.
and have you watched Theyyam?
No, so even the Kola, the Guliga portions that we've shot, or I got
Mm.
to know only after I became a part of the movie. So I haven't
Mm.
been able to watch. But Rishabh sir are actually in an interview when we were sitting, he told in the
Mm.
interview that in Kerala
Mm.
there's this very similar tradition that they follow called Theyyam. So
Mm.
that's how I got to know, and I did my research. But I haven't been able to watch a kola or anything that apart from the shooting,
Mm.
in real. So probably very soon I'm going to watch one. I just want the blessings of the God, because uh, the God has blessed us with so much. Only thing I can do is go and ask the God and say my thanks, because
Mm.
if not for Daiva's blessings today, a
Mm.
lot, it has to be there. I have a strong belief that they've blessed us so much that throughout the world, that if people are talking about the movie, and it's been 6 weeks,
Yeah.
7 weeks, and across, even in Berlin or in Germany, the shows are still running houseful. This is the 7th week. So
Yeah.
I don't
Even
think
in
it is
Kerala
a
also.
problem.
Even in Kerala
Yeah.
also, it's still a household. And
So
what
we're
a
all,
blessing it is, right?
yes, it's a blessing for us. We're very great. We're very lucky also that, Rishabh sir came to us and he casted us in this movie. Anybody else could have done could have been part and could have done
Mm.
Leela and could have been sitting here and enjoying the success today. So I'm
Mm.
very grateful that and very thankful to Rishabh sir and his entire family and his entire team that,
Mm.
that they put me in and gave me the opportunity to be a part of such a beautiful project.
And Saptami, I really wish to know whether you have any Kerala connections, whether you have watched any Malayalam movies or any
Yes,
Malayalam actors.
I
Really?
have. So for me, when I was doing my workshop,
Mm.
I forgot the name, but I know the storyline. So for me, they had given, references of actors and how subtle the character should be. So there's this
Mm.
one movie of Fawad Fazil sir, and
Mm.
I forgot, he plays a chain snatcher in the movie.
Mm. Mm.
One second, I remember Fawad Fazil sir is a chain snatcher.
Uh,
Our,
Tonde Mudalam Dritsaakshiyam. Yeah, that's the
yes,
movie.
exactly. And the actress, beautiful, the big Indian kid, what is that?
Great Indian Kitchen, Nimisha
Great
Sajan.
Indian,
You know
Nimisha
everything. You
ma'am.
know the
Yes.
Great Indian Kitchen as well.
Yes, I watched Great Indian. What a performance! I mean, beautiful.
Correct, correct.
Yes. So
Correct.
I watched a lot of Malayalam movies, Bangalore Days. I watched Fadil sir's, a lot of movies. For me, the pronunciation is very difficult. That's all.
Mm.
Where
Mm.
Fawad Fazil sir also plays, this abusive husband, other
Mm.
movie.
Mm. Correct,
So I
correct.
watched a lot of these movies. I watched, like for example, I think my first, I remember, I watched, Dulquer Salman sirs and everybody's I watched, but
Mm.
the first was Premam, I think. I mean,
Oh,
like
it
I remember.
seems like you have watched many of Malayalam movies.
Yes. I watch because you bring out great, for example, even you bring out great performances in the movies, Jallikat, everything. You guys,
Very
I
happy
mean,
to hear that.
your performance oriented. And Tovino Thomas sir has, I mean,
Mm.
I really, really like him also a lot. Like Minal Murli and all those performances I've watched of sirs, no? So I've thoroughly enjoyed all these performances. How
May
can
may you be may you be lucky enough to act with any of these superstars
I'm waiting.
sometime soon.
I'm hoping our DOP Arvind Kashyap, he's working with Prithviraj Sukumaran sir. So I keep
Uh,
telling him, please go,
uh,
just don't tell my name. Go tell
uh.
Prithviraj sir, there's this one massive fan from Kantara set for you. I love Prithviraj sir. Absolutely.
Uh,
And gratefully, I'm so happy that in Malayalam, Prithviraj
mm.
sir only did the distribution of
Exactly.
the
I was
movie.
about to come to the topic.
Yes. And I was
Uh,
so grateful. I said, somewhere, that Prithviraj sir has watched my performance. I'm grateful for it. So I keep telling, I mean, I'm a big fan of Prithviraj sir. So I love performances. For even recently, Saima 2022. I keep forgetting the names. I met Aparna Balamurli ma'am and everybody there. So
oh.
these performances and all, they stay with you, right? I mean,
Mm.
you give out performers, like solid performers come out of, and the content that the kind of movies that the Malayalam industry is doing,
Mm.
and so these were the references that I had. to bring out the subtleness in the character. So
Yeah.
these were the references that I got, and they said watch these, pick out references. So I'm actually waiting for me. I love the industry. I mean, every industry is beautiful, but let's see what happens. I don't know, but I'm waiting.
And and I happen to know that Rishabh sir learned bullock art in one day
Yes.
for
I
the
know.
movie.
Rishab sir went for practice. What we've done, Kamla race. He over a month, but he didn't go full month because a lot of pre-production work was going on. Weekdays, probably Rishab sir went for 5, 6 times. He went to learn it, and not only during when he was learning for the first time, he fell. He didn't fall in the sense he didn't trip and fall and all. It was Rishab's. I mean, he kept the wrong foot and fell. That's it. But when we were shooting, Rishab sir did Kamla the track thing for 36 times, and not once did he fall or anything happened to him
Oh my
that day.
God.
36 times.
36 times.
36 times. And even the, like the competitive, the racers or whoever they do Kamla, even for them, it's very physically taxing because you have to hold the tail of the, buffaloes and ride it. It's not easy. So,
Correct.
and your back, everything starts hurting. For him to have done it 36 times and immediately next day go for a action sequence. Immediately next day they started shooting for action sequence. So he doesn't, I mean, he deserves a lot of credit. And whatever Rishab sir is getting today, it's only because of his hard work and dedication. A lot of it went for a year. September to September, I don't think Rishab sir has slept also properly. He's not seen. He just Rishab sir and his wife Pragati ma'am, they had just had the newborn baby. So I don't think sir got the time to spend time with his family also at that point. So Rishab sir keeps saying, now for the next 2-3 months, I'm taking my family and I'm disappearing. I'm going to go. I haven't given time only to them. So I think it's time to give, I have to take my family and go somewhere.
Yeah,
so
true.
yeah, it has to happen because
without having a supportive family, nothing would have happened, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
His wife Pragati ma'am was our costume designer. So she was actually carrying at that time. She was carrying the baby Radhya. She's born now, but she was carrying Radhya at that time. And the entire family, they had shifted to Kundapura. They had left their house from Bangalore and they shifted to Kundapura. And Rishab sir's wife, then Ranvit was there. Ranvit and Pragati ma'am's mother. So everybody shifted and they were all staying there. And when you're carrying, you want that comfort. But she left all that and she came and she used to come on the sets. She's also been so supportive for all of us. The entire
It
crew.
seems like the baby might have learned all these things, the whole movie.
Probably,
Right.
I think. And during the process of Kantara, I don't know how, but there were 7 women, wives that got, there were different people, but 7 people got pregnant and all of them had girl babies. All of them.
Really?
7 girl babies during the process, during the shooting of
During Kantara.
Yes. So I keep telling. So my name is Sapthami. It means 7. So there are 7 girl babies. I'm going to be the leader of all of them.
And coming to your role, Leela is a very subtle character, basically. She doesn't express her feelings or her emotions in a very drastic manner or anything of that sort. Was it easy for you or that was a difficult thing?
So for me, it was very difficult because I'm a very expressive person. For example, if you look at me now, I'm very expressive. I talk a lot.
I could totally relate to it.
Yes. So my emotions are, if I feel bad, you can see that on my face that I'm sad or happy. It'll come off on my face. But Leela's character wasn't that way at all. She's a very subtle character. She doesn't express anything. Only person that she expresses or shows her emotions is with Shiva. She gets angry with Shiva. She shows her romantic side only with Shiva. She's sad with Shiva. She laughs with Shiva. All the emotions is only with one person because she trusts the person, nobody else. Even with her father, she doesn't say much. anybody else. She's a very, even when she goes to her job or anything, she just, she's very to herself kind of a person. So it was very difficult because I'm not that person. So as soon as,
but you managed it beautifully, Sapthami,
thank you
very
so much.
beautifully.
Thank you so much. I'm really happy all of you loved the character so much today. Thank you.
Yeah, the movie, especially the last 15 minutes, oh my God, I still don't have any words to express it. I love the movie actually.
Thank you
And
so much.
and Sapthami, what are your future plans, future projects?
So I'm just listening to scripts now and taking it a little slow because I thought I listen and another character or another story that brings out this much excitement or anything, because I can't go into another story with Kantara in my head, because Kantara has given me something that I could have never imagined in my life. And as the lead heroine, I got such a big a big movie life. I could have never imagined that to have happened. So once Kantara is out of my mind, is only when I can go into another project. I can't go to another project with Kantara in my head. So I'm taking it a little slow, finishing everything off, and then probably moving on to the next.
All the very best, Sapthami, and we are sincerely hoping that we could get to meet you and Rishab sir sometime soon in person. Hopefully. And I'm really happy and very, very glad to say that Kantara is a super duper hit in Kerala, and I love that movie. And I'm really glad that I got to talk to you. Wishing you all the very best here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sapthami. Thank you so much.
It was my pleasure.
മനസ്സിനത്തെ ആഭരണങ്ങൾ അത് മനമയക്കും ഡിസൈനുകളിൽ. കൈരളി ജ്വല്ലേഴ്സ്, ദ അൺബിലീവബിൾ ചോയ്സ്. ഇപ്പോൾ നേടൂ ഹീറോയുടെ ഓരോ സ്കൂട്ടർ പർച്ചേസിനും 13,500 രൂപ വരെയുള്ള ഓഫറുകൾ.